Yo, what is up, y'all? Your boy is back with another video, man. And I know y'all seen in the title, man, that your boy gonna be reviving the paint booth, and that's exactly what is happening, man. I am back to reviving the OG booth, man. And the first thing I had to do is clean this baby up. I know y'all didn't want to watch me do that, so here I am where I'm at right here. So I got it all cleaned up. Of course, this plastic has started disintegrating everywhere, so I gotta get the tractor out, get all this stuff up. But this is where I'm at right here. I really want to get this area back here cleaned up, man. I got a tree done fell on, car back here. Lord have mercy, it's a mess. So I'm gonna probably hire some people to come back here and clean all this stuff up, man. But for the time being, I'm gonna clean all this area up around the booth and try to go ahead. I really would like to go ahead and at least get a roof on it today because it's supposed to rain here in just a little bit. So if I can at least get the roof on it, that'll be good, because then I got a space that I can actually put a car and not have to worry about it getting rained on. I ain't gotta be trying to put covers on it. So that'll be good. So I'm fixing to get back to work, y'all, and I'm gonna put y'all back on in a little bit. I'm going to start on this roof, cut out my plastic, and go ahead and start laying it down. So this time, the difference, I really feel confident in rebuilding the booth again with the plastic, because of the simple fact that now I'm gonna be using a staple gun to actually staple the plastic down to the wood, and then once all that is done, then I'll come back and I'll tape everything up. I think that was the main issue with my first rendition, was I just kind of put the plastic up there, taped it all up, and I didn't want to put any holes in the plastic because I didn't want any water in the booth. But I guess I'm just going to go the extra mile. I'm going to put staples in the plastic. I got some caulking I'm going to put on top of that. So I guess I'm just going to have to caulk every spot that I put a staple. So I'm going to try my best not to put a million staples in this thing, but I want to at least put enough to hold it really tight and firm so it does not hold water. That was the big problem. It was holding water, and no matter what we did, it was holding water. It might hold for a little while, but then once the rain got so heavy, it just breaks loose and breaks loose. So anyway, I'm about to get back to work, y'all. All right, y'all, it's the next day. It rained your boy out yesterday, man, but good thing about it, I was actually able to at least get the roof put on it yesterday, because I had a car that I had to put a stereo in yesterday. Actually, I'll cue a couple pictures of that. So yeah, so I was able to actually, use the roof yesterday while it was raining, and that was a good way for me to make sure it was gonna actually stand up how I projected it to, and it did. It worked out real good. I mean, it wasn't a downpour, but it was raining hard enough for the water to be running off, and it was doing pretty good. So I'm quite interested to see how it holds up in a South Georgia rain. But anyhow, so let me show y'all where I'm at now. I got out here real early this morning before the sun came up, and I was able to get the walls wrapped, and I was just now able to get the floor cleaned, so I got that done. So I'm gonna show y'all where I'm at on that. All right, here we go, y'all. Walls wrapped. Walls wrapped. Now they not tacked down all the way, but I got them wrapped, and the plastic is very, very even, and I'm really excited to see that, because I think that is another reason why my first rendition didn't hold up too good, is because it wasn't even. So it was putting more pressure on more different spots, and it just wasn't letting it hold up. So basically right now on the walls, I just got them tacked right here and right here. So just on each one of the roof joists, I got it tacked up, and it's just hanging down to the floor. I overlapped the door. Might have should have overlapped it a little bit more, but last time I had it overlapped a good little bit, and that kind of became a problem after a while. So I don't know. I think that is pretty good. I hope so. But if I need to put another piece of plastic behind this to make like a I don't know, I guess like kind of like a clean space. That's what I did on the last booth, right before it came down. Had a piece of plastic up there, so it was like you would come in and you still have this space where you can like either go out to the left or go out to the right. And it kind of helped keep down on dust coming into the booth when it was on. So I think that's pretty good. I think I might do that again. But other than that, this is where I'm at. I got the floors all cleaned out. There's still a lot of old plastic around the edge. So essentially what I'm gonna have to do is, I can only go so far. I'm gonna go ahead and lay the plastic on the floor, and my wife, when she gets home and I get a minute, hopefully I'll be free by the time she gets home, but I'll have her to come over here. I'll pick it up. She can pull the old plastic from under there, and we'll put the new plastic under the walls. That's how it was the first time. That's how I'm gonna do it again, because that was really nice. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna pull the wall plastic under, and then put the floor plastic on the wall plastic, and then tack all of that to the bottom board. So basically that's it, man. I mean, this is the paint booth. It ain't perfect, but I built it myself, and I'm dang proud of it, and it's pretty sturdy. I mean, the hurricane happened, it was still back here, so I cannot complain. And this space must be really blessed. I'm gonna tell you, out of everything that happened in the hurricane, we had a total of 8 trees down in the yard during the hurricane. Actually 9, because I did not realize that this tree had fell on top of my Malibu. So actually it's 9 trees, and I wish I'd have noticed that back when we was doing the cleanup, so we could have got all this back here cleaned up then. But it's all right. Well, I'll get to it. So yeah, so we had a total of 9 trees down. And literally, when I came out here to inspect this, which I expected to be ruined, there was literally one limb that was laying inside of here, which of course there was nothing, there was like no plastic or nothing on it. It was just a frame, but there was one limb laying in here. And that one limb that fell, I'm not even sure it even hit anything, because I've inspected everything and everything looks kind of fine, basically how it was. So I don't see any cracked joists or anything like that. So I don't even think the limb hit anything, but it fell inside of here, and there was like some debris in here. So I was like, well, this space has to be blessed. So I'm gonna utilize this space. And I mean, honestly, the inflatable paint booth is nice, and it's cool to be able to move it around and to be able to, you know, put it up, put it down, whatever. But that is actually the problem, because the time it takes to set it up, take it down, clean it, and take it down and store it, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of effort that goes in. So on paint days, I can get started at 8 o'clock, man, setting up that thing, and by the time I got everything pulled out, got it all set up, blown up, the car ready to go in, I'm like almost 2 hours in. So and that's because I don't keep all of this stuff out. It has to be put up so it can stay in a working order. So if I was to leave it out, sure, yeah, it wouldn't take as long, but it wouldn't last as long, because I mean, it's already got some small holes in it. I mean, and I tried my best to keep up with it. So anyhow, so I think this is going to be really good to have this as a really quick solution to do repair work, or something like that. So if I have a vehicle that is, you know, really big and maybe doing door jams and all of that, and it requires the space, then sure, I'll take the time to set up the paint booth, because it'll be worth it. But it's not worth it to go through 2 hours of setup to spray a bumper, or to spray a quarter panel, or whatever may be the case, or even, you know, whatever. So anyhow, so that's where I'm at here, and I'm gonna probably have to go ahead and stop where I'm at right here. I am gonna lay the plastic down on the floor, but it's actually time for me to get started to work. So I'm gonna end this off here, and I'll see y'all in another video. I'm feeling just like Obama, but with them